Good evening, children. Today, our topic is phrases. So, before starting the phrases, I want to share you something which is going to be very interesting. We human beings, we have developed the skills to communicate with each other or to share our thoughts or ideas through the language. Though animals also have their own language, they also communicate with each other. But what is the special thing that we have developed? That is, we are able to express our thoughts, we are able to express our ideas through the words. We can write, we can speak by using the words. Okay, so the thing is that when the group of words makes a complete sense, when the group of words make the complete sense, it is called sentence. But when the group of words do not make the complete sense, incomplete sense, that is called phrase. So when the group of words do not make the complete sense, it is called phrase. A group of words which do not make the complete sense, it needs some more words to complete the sense. It is called phrase. And when the group of words which make the complete sense, it is called sentence. Is it clear? Now, make it very simple with these two examples, like in a corner. Who is in the corner? Who is sitting in the corner? What is kept in the corner? It is not clear. So, if I say in a corner, this group of words do not make sense. It is phrase. If I say, the boy is sitting in a corner. The boy is sitting in a corner. It makes a complete sense. It is a sentence. So, the phrase is a part of the sentence. If I take another example like a decent black shirt. A decent black shirt. Sense is incomplete. So if I say the boy bought a decent black shirt, the sense is complete. I hope the concept is clear now about sentence and phrase. Now let me explain. There are different types of phrases. Noun phrase, adjective phrase, adverbial phrase, prepositional phrase, verb phrase, gerund phrase, infinitive phrase, absolute phrase and participle phrase. Let's talk about the noun phrase. Noun phrase. The phrase which acts as noun. It comprises a noun as a head word. As a head word. And other relative words like determiners and modifiers. Modifiers, what does it mean? Which modify the noun. If I take an example like an old woman in the window shouted for help. An old woman in the window shouted for help. An old woman in the window. That is the subject. The entire group of words used as the subject, the head word, act as noun. So it is called noun phrase. Clear? I am going to talk about the prepositional phrase. It's very interesting. Prepositional phrase, a phrase comprising a preposition and an object, obviously. a phrase which contains a preposition and objects. What does it mean? Objects, sometimes noun or pronoun. Let's take an example. Near a wall. The cow is sitting near a wall. The cow is sitting near a wall. So near a wall, that is the phrase. Which kind of phrase? Prepositional phrase. If I take another example, he is sleeping on the carpet. He is sleeping on the carpet. So on the carpet, the group of words, but if I say on the carpet, who is sleeping on, who is doing what? It is not clear. So on the carpet, obviously this is a phrase. Which kind of phrase? As it contains preposition on. So we can say it is prepositional phrase. The child is sleeping on the carpet. Let's take another example like he always speaks in a loud voice. He always speaks in a loud voice. In a loud voice, group of words, but if I say only in a loud voice, the sense is not clear. But if I say he or she always speaks in a loud voice, it makes a sense. That means I have spoken a complete sentence, but which one is the phrase? In a loud voice. And which kind of phrase it is? Prepositional phrase. Another example, like he or she drives the car at a high speed. Sometimes I do, but which is very dangerous. Don't ever try to drive at a high speed. So, he or she always drives the car at a high speed. So, if I say at a high speed, the sense is not clear. But if I invite some other words like he always drives the car at a high speed phrase, and he drives the car at a high speed. This makes a complete sense. So, it is sentence and the part of sentence which at a high speed, that is the prepositional phrase. Is it clear now? Let's talk about the verb phrase. The verb phrase, which is a group of words which consist of main verbs and auxiliaries and acts as verb as usual. Let's take an example like he has passed the exam. He has passed the exam. Has passed. Pass is the main verb. Has passed with auxiliary. So he has passed the exam. Has passed is the verb phrase. Another example like she is waiting for her friend. She is waiting for her friend. Is waiting. Wait is the main verb. Is waiting. She is waiting. What the action she is doing? She is waiting for her friend. So, is waiting, that is verb phrase. As simple as that. Let's talk about adverbial clause. What is it? So, adverbial clause, which is the group of words which defines the meaning of verb, adverb and adjective. Just like adverb, adverbial phrase describes the other words by explaining when, why, how, where. Just take an example. He drove the bus as carefully as possible. He drove the bus as carefully as possible. So, as carefully as possible, that is the adverbial phrase. How? The main verb is drove. Drive is the main verb. Okay. Drove is the past tense of drive. Now, how the action performed? As carefully as possible. The driver drove the bus as carefully as possible. So, as carefully as possible, that is the adverbial phrase. Another example, I went into the town to meet my friend. The main verb is went. I went into the town to meet my friend. So, to meet my friend, it would clarify why I went to the town. To meet my friend. So, to meet my friend, that is adverbial phrase, and it modifies the verb went. Hope it is clear. As simple as that. Let's talk about the adjective phrase. What is it? The phrase which acts as an adjective in the sentence. That means which gives more information about the noun or pronoun. It is called adjective phrase. That means it modifies noun or pronoun. Let's take an example. The girl on the roof is looking at the sky. The girl on the roof is looking at the sky. If I say the girl is looking at the sky, any girl can be. But when I say the girl on the roof, that means the girl who is standing on the roof is looking at the sky. So, on the roof, that is adjective phrase. It modifies the noun, the girl. If I take another example, the student from my school won the competition. The student won the competition. It makes also sense. But if I say the student from my school, that means from my school, this is the adjective phrase which modifies the noun, which gives the more information about the student. Which student? From my school. The student from my school won the competition. So from my school, that is adjective phrase.